Hey guys, it's Nija. So y'all already know this, but Spirit wanted me to make this video just to be sure. So yeah, this is not new information, you guys. Yeah, I was like in the middle of doing my makeup and I started channeling these messages and I'm like, okay, everybody already knows this, and they're like, yeah, but can you just say it again? And I'm like, okay. So yeah, y'all already know this. So the first thing, and I guess it was initiated because I was doing this in the bathroom, but the toothpaste is poison. Oop. So yeah, they just want to remind you guys to make sure that you are not getting fluoride toothpaste. Make sure that you're using fluoride free toothpaste. And also like the big name companies, like I don't want to name drop because I don't want them to like mess with my video, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Don't use the companies, you know, the ones that start with the C, right? Don't use that. Just use fluoride free toothpaste. So they just wanted to remind you that like it's still a thing. The toothpaste is still, you know, as enlightened as we want to be. You know, take care of your hygiene, get your stuff together, right? So stop using that fluoride toothpaste because it apparently it's still affecting some of y'all, like the, you know, the chosen ones. Okay. Anyway, so the next thing is, and if you guys see me looking down, I'm reading these notes because I told you I was channeling them and writing them down. So the divide is happening right now. I don't know if you guys remember, I made that video, This is the Purge. Yeah, that's this. The divide is happening right now, and the divide is consciousness versus unconsciousness, but it's not really a versus unless you go after the unconscious, which we should not be doing. So it's kind of highlighted by what's happening in our society right now. Vax versus not vax, if you guys know what I'm talking about, like getting the shots. Vax versus not vax is consciousness versus unconscious. People who think for themselves versus people who do not think for themselves. That's what the zombie apocalypse is. The conscious versus the unconscious. You know how they say the zombies eat brain, right? Because they can eat the knowledge or get the knowledge, hear the knowledge, but not receive the knowledge, therefore not evolve themselves with the knowledge that they're hearing. Or those are the people who are like, oh, that's fake, that's conspiracy. Yeah, those are the unconscious, those are the zombies. So that's really what the zombie apocalypse is. The reason why they're sharing all that narrative is because they want people to be aware of that timeline of people who are unconscious and kind of walking around like zombies, and those who are conscious and kind of trying to exist in a civilization where there are unconscious, or there are people who can be mind controlled, or you know, like their vessels, their physical bodies are being used. So again, vax versus unvax. Those who are getting vaxxed, unfortunately, might be susceptible to mind control or brain control because they are no longer in control of their vessels. They're allowing to put foreign nanotech or foreign materials in their body that will adjust the way that they are naturally meant to perform. And the reason why this is happening now, and this is the next point that they wanted me to make, is that the sunlight is getting more intense, thus making the creatures of the earth change. But let me make sure I said everything I wanted to say about the conscious versus unconscious. Yeah, they just want you guys to know that we should not be fighting people who are unconscious. So people who are choosing to get vaccinated, we should not, oops, sorry, I said the word. People who are choosing to get vaxxed, we should not be fighting them, we should not be condemning them, we should not be yelling at them, because they might have a different programming system than we have. Okay, so you yelling at them saying you're dumb, you're stupid, you're unconscious, you're a bot, is not going to shake off the botness, because the botness is in their programming. Okay, some people are not meant to wake up, which is really difficult because like even like your loved ones, your family, your friends, you can drop little breadcrumbs for them and hope that they pick them up, but ultimately some people are not meant to wake up in this lifetime, and some people are meant to wake up in this lifetime. And if you have woken up, consider yourself lucky. You know, there's no need to yell at those who are getting vaxxed, or even those who are putting it on social media like, hey, I did it, do the right thing, you know, get, you know, like yeah. Zombie apocalypse, the conscious versus the unconscious. That is what's happening right now. So they're saying do not fight with people who are unconscious. There is no point, there is no need. There is going to be you know, like again, gonna get more uncomfortable before it is comfortable for those who are kind of in the in-between state, tottering between raising their consciousness and feeding into the fear of the reality. things are getting scarier and scarier for them, but those of us who are awake and conscious are kind of on the other side, viewing it through these lens of, oh, okay, I see what's happening, I see the matrix falling, this is how it's falling. So yes, the reason why they're rolling out the vax, in my opinion, and the reason why all this stuff, it seems like things are speeding up very quickly, manifestation is speeding up really quickly, time is going by really quickly, how we are in May now and it seemed like 2021 had just begun, right? Understand that you want to focus on getting a lot of sunlight right now, and the reason why is because the sunlight is changing, okay? And the sunlight, so focus on getting a lot of sunlight, focus on going out, being in nature, being at the beach, being in the sun, going to the park, getting as much sunlight as possible, not just on your physical body, but also the sunlight charges your auric body, which is more important because the auric body is basically the physical body is a representation of what the auric body is doing, okay? So you're not just feeding your physical body with the sunlight, you're also feeding your auric body. So yes, they say sunlight's very important right now. The sunlight is making the earth change, and that is why they're rolling out all this craziness on the planet of like the vax passports, people getting vaxxed, COVID-19, all of the stuff that's happening right now. It is happening very quickly. And you know how in the beginning of 2020 there was that fake meme about World War III, where there is World War III happening, but it is a war on the consciousness. Coronavirus is crown virus, head virus, meaning the war on consciousness. So yeah, they're making you think it's in the air, it's a virus, it's, you know, like floating in the air or whatever, but really it is, you know, can we F with your mind? Who's gonna let us F with your mind? Are you gonna let us F with your mind? Okay, corona virus, crown virus, okay? So yeah, also COVID, I love breaking down words, guys, so deal with this for a second. COVID, collaboration, a collaborative effort, meaning people have to do it together, people have to participate together, and then vid, so I see like video, visual demonstration, right? We're going to project things into your visual portals, and we're going to see if we if we collectively can create from this place that we are projecting these images from, if that makes sense. If that went over your head, let's just keep it pushing. Focus on getting sunlight, because again, the earth is changing, the sun is making the earth change, the sun is making the earth change. So the earth is getting hotter and hotter and hotter as a result of the sun making its changes, moving closer and, you know, doing what it's doing. So as a result, the earth is changing, and as a result, the creatures of the earth are changing. Again, why they wanted everyone to be vaxxed, so that they cannot ascend. Right now, the sun is making the creatures evolve to the next version. All the creatures, not just human beings, but the birds, the fish, the whatever, right? Everyone's getting an upgrade right now. The sun is giving everybody an upgrade because we are the creatures of the earth, okay? We have to upgrade too. So they're rolling out these vaxes so that we do not upgrade with the earth or with the planet. They want to kind of cap the consciousness, which is impossible. They're not going to do it. They can't do it. Yeah, so let's continue. So yes, the creatures are changing and upgrading as well. So they're saying drink lots and lots and lots of clean water, okay? So like not designing, not that. Use clean water, spring water. And they're saying that if you can, drink it out of a glass container, not plastic, if you can. I know it's difficult. I drink out of bottles sometimes too, but they said use glass containers, transfer to glass, start filling up glass containers, because again, they're tampering with everything right now. So even the plastic is like, don't do it, okay? So yes, drink clean water. We are made up of a lot of water. So if you want to, okay, so water, think about like attraction with water, okay? The more water that you drink, the more attraction you can generate within your body. So that's why they want you to be hydrated right now, so you can attract more, attract faster. Okay, let the waters in your body pull what it is that you want. Also, water is synonymous with emotions in the tarot. So yeah, your water in your body is what's pulling and attracting things to you. So that's why they want you to stay hydrated right now, also because the sun is intensifying, but also they just want you to stay hydrated so that you can attract what you need to attract, and also so that your body can download the codes that you are receiving through the sun. Okay, so yeah. Next, stay active. Don't let your body get weak. Don't let your body get stagnant. Okay, go on walks, go on runs, go for bike rides, go roller skating. They said dance, 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 like in all caps, so I wrote it in all caps. Dance. Okay, do something, move your body, break up the energy, because when you are stagnant, you are letting the bad, think of it like a like plaque in the body, right? And the more stagnant you are, the less you move, the plaque just kind of sticks together in the body. Think of it like energetic plaque, right? And then after a while you don't move enough, and then it starts to, you know, turn into disease and illness in the body. So the more that you move, you are breaking up that energy within the body, breaking up that energetic plaque within the body, breaking up the physical plaque within the body. So they're saying that moving is so important right now. Dancing is really important, like embodiment, movement, dancing is super important. Going on runs, even the bouncing, the friction of you bouncing, like running on the beach if you can, that'd be perfect, because you don't have to wear shoes and you can absorb the natural ions of the earth. But they're just saying, like, movement is so important. Breaking up that stagnant energy is so important. It's also good for making you feel more active, and you're going to do more things, be more productive. If you're somebody who hasn't been productive or kind of stagnant lately, more movement, more movement, more movement. It's going to help you with your ascension. More movement. Even if you're like going to the gym, which to me is kind of like, you know, you can be active at the gym, but that's kind of more like lifting weights, which they do say, like, work on your body. Don't let your body get weak right now, especially during the ascension. The ascension is not over, y'all. So if y'all thought y'all in the clear because you know a little bit of facts, no, you need to exercise your body, keep moving your body. Don't let the energy in your body get stagnant. Again, that energetic plaque, don't let that build up, because that will start to deteriorate you from the inside out. Also make your mind weaker when you're not physically strong. Okay, so it makes sense to me. Look, that's some good advice. We'll take that. Okay, what else did they say? Next is music and what you are feeding yourself. So be very cautious of this. Of course, you guys know I'm always talking about this. The last video I talked about like the weaponized media and things like that. So they really want you to be mindful of what you're putting in your body. Visually, what are you listening to? What music are you listening to? What shows are you watching? What movies are you watching? Are you letting these shows and movies program you? Are you decoding the things that you're watching? Are you seeing the higher meaning, or the, you know, like the underlying resonance, the underlying message? Are you passively just absorbing things into your portals, or does it have a meaning? Does it have a purpose? Is it feeding you, or is it depleting your energy? Okay, so no mindless TV watching, no mindless movie watching with negative messages. Same goes for music. They're saying this is literally branding your consciousness with negative information when you partake in these things. So just be very cautious and aware of that. And is there anything else that they wanted to say? Oh, yep, I thought I was done. No, they said that, yeah, you're branding your subconscious mind with negative programming if you do this. Same goes for like if you're watching pornography or whatever you're letting in your portals. Even your mouth, what are you eating? Are you eating complete crap and clogging up your portals? Okay, and that's the next thing they said. Eat more living foods. Some of y'all are going to be clogged, and you're not going to be able to see the energetic changes from the evolution, from the ascension. You're not going to be able to see it in your body because you're going to be too dense, too heavy. You're going to be clogged, is what they said. Like your arteries, your body, your pores are going to be clogged. So you're not going to be vibrating, glistening, radiating like everybody else will be. So eat more living food so that you can stay clear, so that you can stay clean and clear, so your pipes can be clean and clear and flowing. Again, drink lots of water. And you don't have to be perfect, but be intentional about what you're eating and try and stay on a schedule, or like, you know, like know what you're gonna do, know what you're gonna eat, is what they're saying. Okay, next, for people who are wondering about their purpose, okay, Purpose. To those who are wondering about their purpose and worrying about what to do regarding their purpose, it's already here. It's already time. When you're ready, it's ready. And when you are ready and have, when you are ready, you already have everything you need, physically, mentally, and emotionally, to get yourself to the next level. And you will learn during the way, or you will learn along the way. Okay, so those of you guys who are like, what is my purpose, what am I supposed to be doing, what am I supposed to be working on, blah blah blah, they say intuitively you know what your next step is, and you might not be seeing it or looking at it or doing what you've already been told to do. And your guides are like, look, I'm not giving you any more information until you do what I say that you need to do. And yeah, it sounds kind of bossy, but like spirit is like, you already know, you've already received the messages, you already have an idea, and you're not doing anything with it, you're sitting on it. And if you don't use what you have will be taken. Okay, whoa. Yeah, I didn't even write that down, but that's what they say. If you don't use what you have will be taken. Okay, so use what you have, use the gifts, use the talents. Even if you're really unsure and it's really small and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing with this, but you know, like, just water it, just do something with it. Like in regard to, like, if you think you're supposed to start a brand or help people or whatever the case may be, whatever they've told you need to do, they said it's already time. Your purpose is now. You have to find purpose, create purpose, grow the seed. You already have an idea of what you want. Grow it, grow it, grow it. It's okay to make mistakes. We want you to make mistakes. We want you to course correct and go in the right direction, but you have to go for it. Okay, the purpose is now. No more waiting for God, no more waiting for the universe. It's now. If you want it, it's now. If you're ready, it's time. Yeah, that's what they say. So for those of you guys who are asking about your purpose, yeah, here's the next thing, and one of the last things. Okay, plan a happy life, create a happy life, see the activity as a movie. Okay, so when you close your eyes and visualize what kind of life you want to live, they're saying now is the time to create the life that you want to live. Everybody has the opportunity to make their reality the way they want it. Even if you don't physically have it the way you want it now, emotionally you can make yourself feel like you have what you want, and then you will have what you want. Okay, you attract it by how you feel first, and then you have it for real. Okay, so planning a happy life, create a happy life, see the activities that you will be doing on that timeline when you're in your dream lifestyle. Okay, see it as a movie. Okay, write it down when you see it. When you see the things that make you excited, that make you happy, that make you giddy, right, write it down. Okay, they're saying perfect it every day. What you see that you're doing. So in the vision, like when you're seeing your life as a movie, if you're going to brunch with your girlfriends, write that down. If you are walking your dog on the beach, write that down. If you are booking trips to Mexico, write that down. They say they want you to start putting yourself in alignment with that timeline. Okay, so writing it down is the first step, because now you've brought it into your physical reality. You know what you want, you know where you want to go. Now that you know where you want to go, do things that put you in alignment with what you say you want. If you want it. If you don't want it, then don't do it. Okay, but there are a lot of people who are like, I want, and the universe is like, you can have, but this is what you got to do. Okay, so write it down, know what you want, and start putting yourself in alignment by doing small things to attract it every single day. Okay, live like that every day, as close to possible as that movie version of yourself that you're trying to creating. Even if you don't see the physical resources to do it, you can do it already. Okay, plan it out, make an itinerary, learn the details. Okay, the reason why it hasn't manifested in your reality yet is because you still have work to do, but you can still have it. They're just saying there's a step before what you get what you want. Okay, there's a step before that. You need to take that step and then you get it, right? So here's the last thing. Tribes are coming together. Okay, your soul sisters, soul brothers, soul families, people are coming together right now, and we're meeting up in the astrals, and then we're going to be meeting up in the physical. But I don't know about you guys, but sometimes you'll have dreams and you're like, dang, I feel like I was with my people. I feel like I was with a lot of people. I feel like I was, like, you know, with my friends. Like, ooh, it was a really great feeling. I feel like I was with my friends. But you wake up and you're like, I don't know who those people were. I don't remember seeing any faces. I don't remember why I feel so good. You know, tribes are coming together. You're meeting with them in the astral. Okay, so they're saying if you want to meet them on the physical, Stay in alignment to attract them, okay? Because when you guys meet, you're on a higher timeline. So you have to raise to that timeline by being in alignment with that version of yourself you're meant to be, okay? So they say tribes are coming together, so stay in alignment to attract your people. You have to be willing to do this alone to find the great ones. They said this. You can't be needy for wanting people. I want that, I want my friend, I want my boyfriend, I want my girlfriend. Where are they? They're not showing up. You have to be willing to do this alone for the great ones to come. When they say great ones, the great ones are people who are not, they're not lower dimensional, they're not needy, they don't need you, they don't, you know, they're not vibrating low, they're not bringing drama in your life. You need to be the bombest lone wolf you can be to attract the great ones into your life, to attract your tribes to you, okay? Like, be on your grind so hard, be in alignment so hard, be focused on the reality that you're creating so hard that you meet them along the way. You want to meet them along the way to the reality that you're trying to manifest. Because if you meet them not on the time, like, not, if you meet them, if you meet new people and you meet them in ways that is not in alignment with your highest timeline, they are not a part of your highest timeline, and eventually you're gonna have to get rid of them. So you wanna meet the real ones when you're in alignment with your highest timeline. I'll give you an example. If your spirit is saying, I want to go golfing, let me go to Top Golf today, and you don't know why, your spirit is like, let's just go to Top Golf, you know, like, I just want to be a golfer today, right? And you go to Top Golf, you listen to your intuition, you listen to your higher knowing, and then you meet a really cool person there, right? That's the kind of synchronicities that are panning out right now, but they're happening when you're in alignment with your highest timeline. So to attract your tribe, to get the people that you want, you know, even if you don't meet them in your physical, like, if you meet them online, right? Like, you're in the right place at the right time. Your spirit's like, go to the coffee shop. You go to the coffee shop, your favorite YouTuber is on live, you join their live, and then someone's in the comments and they're really cool, and you're like, ooh, who's that person? You click on their profile and you're like, wow, this person's really dope, let me DM them. You DM them, and then you turn out to be best friends. That's kind of what happened with my girlfriend Ashley and I, right? So, you know, like, these kind of crazy synchronicities are happening right now. Tribes are coming together. They say if you want to attract your tribe, you must be on your highest timeline, because anybody you meet that is not on that, anybody you meet when you're doing things that is not on your highest timeline, eventually you're gonna have to get rid of them, or they're gonna drag you down, okay? Woo! So that is the message today, you guys. Yeah, they said y'all already knew that though. Yeah, that was a little bit of channeling. If I seem like, you know, like, okay, I'm being weird now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this message resonated. I did my part. I dropped the gym, so they're gonna stop bothering me now, which is great. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.